And in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing what builds I'm going to be taking into King's Fall day 1. Hopefully I'll be able to do the day 1 raid if I'm not too busy, but anyways. So this is the builds I'm going to go for. So I'm going to start out with my Void build. I'm going to explain what I'm doing. So we have Bubble. I'm going to be going in with Bubble, Towering Barricade, Strafe Lift, Shield Throw, and Vortex Grenade, with aspects consisting of Bastion and Offensive Bulwark. So, reason for this is because with my chest plate, I'm able to spam abilities, just basically being a spamming ability machine. And the mods I have on are Discipline, Thermal Shock Plating, and Void Resistance, on top of Well of Tenacity, so that's like quadruple resistance. And I'll change out these mods later if I can. So with the aspects, I'm going to do Echo of Undermining, Echo of Leeching, and Echo of Remnants. Reason being why I like this one is because it weakens targets, so I can provide support. And health regeneration, melee, I might change this, might not, depends on the situation. Lingering Echo of Remnants, lingering grenades your lingering grenade effects are increased, have increased duration, so Vortex Grenade lasts longer. So that's my Void build. For my weapons, I might switch things up a bit. So for the first encounter, the Relic Encounter, I'm gonna run Storm Chaser, I'm gonna run Gnawing Hunger and Wither Horde for this, so that I can have that tick damage and Gnawing Hunger and Storm Chaser if there are any arc shields I need to disable fast. So that would be for the main encounter. For totems, I'm gonna go with my solar build right here. My solar build. So this will consist of normal hammers, towering barricades, strafe lift, throwing hammer, solar grenade, Soul Invictus, and Roaring Flames, with the fragments of Ember of Wonder, where solar ignitions generate orb of power. Class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, Ember of Singeing, Ember of Torches, and Ember of Solace. So I'm gonna have like basically infinite ability spamming on top of restoration, on top of healing. That's for totems, because there's gonna be a lot of ad killing, and lots of stuff happening. And then for weapons, I might go with Izanagi's Burn to take out the knights, and possibly an auto rifle if there are arc shields, and this is what I'm gonna go with. For War Priest, I might go back to my Void build. I'm gonna go back to my Void build. I know these have arc affinities, but I'm gonna change them later. This is what I'm gonna go with, and with there are any void shields, I'll deal with it with these. I might run Izzy for burst DPS damage, and Storm Chaser with Gnawing Hunger if there are any adds and thralls I need to kill. For Golgoroth, I might run hammers for survivability. For Golgoroth, I'm gonna stick with my Void build for Golgoroth and War Priest, or I can just switch to my Solar build for War Priest and Golgoroth for Solar, or Bubble, whichever, depending on the situation. For Daughters, I'm gonna run my Solar build, which is this again. Let me show you. This will be my solar build going into Daughters of Oryx, with Outbreak perfected as the ad clearing weapon, or Wither Horde. That'll be my ad. If I'm killing ads, I'm gonna run my solar build on top of Wither Horde, Gnawing Hunger, and Storm Chaser, just in case there are any surprises. For Oryx himself, I'm gonna run my solar build still with possibly Outbreak and one of these exotics right here. Maybe, or I can swap to Fatebringer. I can swap to Thunderlord or Galley, depending on the situation. And or I can run a stasis build, or I have like 2 builds that I have ready. One for solar, one for arc, one for void, and I think I may have a build for arc, assuming the arc bug hasn't been resolved yet. Hopefully it did with this hotfix that they just released. But my arc build, if I need to run it, this is what I have on. This will be my arc build dedicated to Thunder Crash. This is my solar build with, let me go over the mods. Machine gun ammo finder with hands on for bonus melee kills, and elemental ordnance. With this, I'm gonna spawn wells like crazy. That's pretty much it for this. Momentum transfer for arms, where causing damage with grenade reduces your melee cooldown. If there are any champions, I'll change these mods out. Well of Ions, pick up our mental well, causes your next melee to deal increased damage. I'm going to have this on, because I'm going to be using my Thunderclap ability. And Focusing Strike grants class ability to cause damage in melee attack. So I'm basically going to be spamming Barricade and my melee. This one, Curse of the Falling Star, I'm going to use... Well, first off, let me explain what I'm going to use for my arc build. Thruster for dodging, Strafe Lift, Thunderclap, obviously, Pulse Grenade, since Pulse Grenade's been buffed, Knockout, for this healing, it'll heal my health and make me have my health back over time while being amplified. Touch of Thunder, this is what I like, because this will make my arc build even more deadlier. So for my Pulse Grenade, increase ionic traces periodically as it damages targets and increases its damage over time. That's why I'm running Pulse as my grenade. I'll switch to this if there are ads that need to be killed faster. But that'll be my arc build. For these, I'm gonna run Overload. No, I might swap this out. Distribution reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability no target, so it's going to charge faster. Picking up an argumental grants you additional melee energy. Yeah, so I'm basically going to be dedicated to melee and class ability and grenade, hopefully. Let me explain my solar build again real quick, just to recap. This, and this, and this, and this. So for the helmet, rocket launcher, ammo finder, if I'm going to use Galley. Harmonic siphon, wrapper, and fire blows with damage matching your subclass Sight Curse and Overpower, so I'm going to be getting those orbs. Explosive Metal Maker, this is going to be crucial for me because I'm going to spawn wells like crazy if I'm using Galahorn. Well of Life, when I pick up an elemental well, I gain increased health regeneration for a short period of time. I don't know, don't blame me if I'm using Vow of the Disciple Ray gear. Elemental Well of Ordnance, pick up some elemental well, grant you additional grenade energy. This is good because I have two mods of this equipped, one on here and one in my leg armor, just in case I want more grenade energy. Basically, I'm going to be spamming grenades for days. This is really good because this worked for me last season with the dungeon, and still continues to work for me. I have double copies of Utility Kickstart, which basically means that every time I use my class ability, I gain half of it back every time. So this will help a lot. With my solar build will probably be my go-to pretty much in any type of scenario that has a lot of ads. But DPS wise, I'm gonna go with my Void build for DPS with this. Again, I might switch out these mods later unless I earn more armor pieces before tomorrow. But yeah, so this will be my Void build for King's Fall. My solar build, let me equip it real quick. This will be for survivability. And I have my Arc build ready too for Thunder Crash, or as I like to call it, my Thunder Crash build. Yeah, my Thunder Crash build. Give me a second. Let me equip that right now, real quick. There we go. So I have all 3 builds for my Titan, just in case. And if there are any ads that are hordes of ads, I have this and Thunderlord. I completed its catalyst. There you go. So this is what I'm going to be running for my Arc build. If there are ads, if there are a lot of ads. So, but for my solar build, I am going to run these 2 weapons. So just to recap for my weapon selection, this for the first encounter. I'm gonna run this for the first encounter. That's my Void build. I'm dedicating it to Harm Illness Light because I only need to spam abilities for the first encounter, the Relic Encounter. For totems, I'm gonna stick with this for totems and Relic Encounter for the beginning encounters. For War Priest, I'm gonna swap to Izanagi with possibly Solar because I want to survive because there's gonna be a lot of ads coming out. This will be my Solar build going into the War Priest encounter. For Golgoroth, I'm gonna stick with Solar. So this will be basically what I'm trying to do is keep one build for 2 encounters, another build for 2 encounters, and then change it up a bit with the last 2 encounters. So for Daughters, I'm gonna run. I may run. What did I say I was gonna run? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run this and Galley with the Solar build I have on. And then for Oryx, I may run Storm Chaser and Izzy again with my Solar build at the ready, just in case Oryx does damage over time. If he does, I don't know what change and what won't. But this will be me. Since his chest is no crit spot, this is what I'm gonna use, is Nagi's Burden. This is what I'm gonna use. So those are my 3 builds going into the day 1 raid race. I wish everyone good luck. And yeah, I wish everyone good luck, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.